Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Mainframe Defenders. In the last episode, we started another run through the game to celebrate the happy anniversary, or not the happy anniversary, but we are celebrating a happy anniversary, but the 2-year anniversary of Mainframe Defenders. And, well, let's keep going. So far, our group is looking pretty good. We have made an adventuring group, and our tank has armored plating, a nullifier to remove the plasma autocannon's plasma residue effect that's placed on him each turn, and at the end of the last episode off screen, I gave him the Crucible to give him plus 20 more max heat. Oh, for his upgrades, he's currently applies 1 armor breach upon dealing damage, so with his plasma, what's it called again? Plasma autocannon, he will inflict an enemy with 3 points of armor breach. Our Thief has a Moritz gun, which he started out this game with. It fires back at the enemies, and it's got a good range of 7 with it. A Slasher, which has no heat associated with it. Armored plating, to give him a little bit of defense, and Biosteel frame, giving him some extra movement at the cost of some of his life. For his upgrades, we took 2 corrosion whenever he deals damage, at the cost of 15 max heat. Our Cleric here has a Slasher, no heat with this weapon, does okay damage. A repair kit and a cooling kit, allowing her to switch between how she wants to. She can either heal heat, getting rid of it, or heal damage and remove status effects from an enemy. We gave her this B-74 reactor at the end of the last episode as well, which gives her 3 action points to spend. This will be the only way she's currently gaining heat, aside from when an enemy applies something to her, so right now we don't have to worry about her being overheated. And our Mage, armed with a phase cannon and focused laser, having just gotten this at the end of the last episode. He has a diffuse sensor, which allows him to scan a little bit better, and it does 3 extra min and max damage for these weapons, and a Biosteel frame allowing him to move around a bit faster. Okay, let's go ahead and spend some of this matter. We have 107, and we have enough to purchase something that I want, an Acid Infuser, the FC-20 Carabin, or we can upgrade Mage a bit, and I think we're going to upgrade Mage to start. I would like him to be able to move even faster. Although the focused laser will begin getting heat on him, we're probably going to, at some point, make our way down here to reduce the cooldowns of all items by 1 turn. And if we do that, then we can use the phase cannon over and over again, for example, and never need to worry about the focus laser being used. As such, in the end, I think Mage will not be using any heat, and I'm going to keep my eye open for an FC-20 Carabin, a slightly higher level one, to show up as a reward in the future. As such, normally I would pick the -5 heat at the end of a turn, but I'm thinking we'll instead give him extra movement, at the risk of him generating even more heat. So let's take this 4-second move range at +5 heat at the end of the turn. He will now speed around with a... Oh, it looks like he's limited to a 6-second move range. Okay, that's good to know. I was hoping for 8, but 6 it will be. It also lets us move off that steel frame, if we so desire, to put a different secondary item on him in the future. And as for items, well, I kind of really want this nullifier. The repeater is nice, as is the plasma cannon, but a blue nullifier would be amazing for a tank to have, or actually anyone to have. So we're going to go ahead and go for this Repel the Assault, 59 matter, a Biosteel frame we probably won't use, a Gyro Stabilizer we can hold on to, and the nullifier. Another hard mission. Let's do it. And I can see matter waiting for us here immediately, and I can also see where enemies are spawning in. So we need to handle these enemies before we get a swarm of them. We have to do it at the same time. And I also want this matter. So, Cleric can start by moving up. Nice. And there's more matter here as well. Even though our mage has more movement, I could swing in to grab this and get out quickly, I really want to destroy this heavy spider to start. So mage is going to go this way in order to help do that. He can fire here to put the phase cannon AP, minus AP on it. And then we could... Actually, you know what? We should also destroy that wall. And maybe he could actually... Well, range 5? I don't think this thing's in range. 1, 2, 3... We'll find out next turn. And our thief. You know, he could sneak in this way to get that, and our thief could help with the battle instead. Or we could just commit the thief to picking up this matter. You really want all the matter you can manage to grab. And there's more even down here. I'll commit him to picking this up and then trying to get down here to grab that matter as well. It really matters for all of this stuff you can pick up. It's 14 through 18 per pickup. This is effectively doing an extra mission if we can grab all 4 of these. Okay. So our tank will need to move up. If I want to hit the bulwark, I need to move up as well. You know, I think we hit the bulwark with the phase cannon to get its armor down. Move up 1 space, hit the bulwark with our phase cannon. And then we use the focus laser on the spider. And then we move away. Our thief grabs that matter and moves back out. She'd have to get lucky to kill this spider. I think we go for the sure thing. And kill it. Oh, we could kill the bulwark. The bulwark's actually not dangerous against tank. I'm gonna kill this. And move around the corner to avoid taking damage. So tank's the only thing, hopefully, that will be struck by both of these. More spiders. Another Praetorian. Another Praetorian. No, that one's a bulwark. Okay, I want that. So we're going to run. Mage down. Nice. There's another one down here too. 2 more matter. And a repair station. This might be a good spot to hang out and fight in. Or this one, thanks to all the coolant that's here. But I want both of these. That was really nice. The bulwark would die automatically at the start of the turn. I don't know if I ever mentioned, but you grab the matter when your unit moves over it. So if you can cleverly position yourself to grab it and keep moving, like we're going to grab this next turn, and this one, you don't have to actually move directly on top of it, so you could potentially use more movement. Right, that one will unfortunately survive, but maybe we can tempt him to attack our thief and kill him anyway. Good. More enemies are warping in. Okay. I want that, but we're going to get it with Thief, which will give him a chance to cool down. Tank moves up. We hide around the corner. Mage grabs that matter? Okay. Let's see how many enemies we're dealing with. I suspect we're dealing with 9 or 10 of them are still left. The final group's warping in over here. There is more matter on the board, but it would be a pain to go and get it. If we can kill this spider, we absolutely should do so this turn. Okay, I don't think we're getting any more matter, so we should slug it out in this room, destroying the repairmen and these Praetorians, and taking advantage of the fact that there's a repair station in here and 2 fans. And the fact that enemy can't hit me this turn. Okay. I would like to destroy that Praetorian, but we need to also get that repairman destroyed. Before we fire at the Praetorian, okay, we'll just have to go here. Weaken him. Kill him. And then we zip over here and begin damaging that repairman. We're not going to be able to kill it, unfortunately. Ooh, good range. Hide you in that corner. You don't have a second movement, Cleric. First heater. Haven't seen any real heat enemies in the last episode, did we? I think we go with the safe attack. Let's make sure that Praetorian also dies. Get you away if I move you here. start hurting him. Thief will be attacked multiple times next turn, but we should be okay. Always forget, I've been forgetting, Cleric has 3 AP. You can actually attack another time. So we can't heal Thief because he's got corrupted data on him. But we could get his heat down. I think instead, though, we'll clear a hole so that Tank can come up here. Take away some of that armor. Nice. Nice. 2 get destroyed. Cleric, let's have you block. And that was this repairing our mage. I'm surprised the Scorpion didn't have range. They have a fantastic range with their... Oh, I thought they had a fantastic range with their weapon. I wonder what I'm thinking of. I must be thinking of the Hellkite instead. Only 4 enemies left, and we are in a good position at this moment. We can't actually hit anything from here, though, with Tank. I think we'll let them get a little closer to us. I think we're in range of the coolant. Let's move you here. And Thief, I guess we should move you up one more as well. Yeah, screw that wall. Alright, here they are. Let's free some room, some space, so that Mage doesn't have to waste movement getting around. And we should probably face cannon the heater, but then attack a different enemy. Here, let's move you up, Cleric. You can attack the spider, because we're going to kill it, hopefully, with Tank. And then you'll cooling kit. Or not? Oh, wait. Wait, what just happened? Oh, I attacked twice this turn with the slasher is what happened. Okay. Darn it. Darn it! I want to kill that spider. I don't want my units slowed. That would be really annoying. Everyone else stays put. If they attack Thief, Thief attacks them back. Okay, this is well done. Let's see. Can hit the heater. Let's first move Thief here. Blast the Acrid. One armor. We'll need to hit that again. The phase cannon. Destroying that enemy as well. Tank moves up. Kills that. And then Cleric moves up. Cooling Kit on Thief. Nice! This is working out very well. A good team, I think. Mage, we move you back in here. And we can heal you. Good job, team. Piece of cake. 59 matter, and we get the stuff I talked about earlier. Let's see. Who's getting what? And we're up to 145 matter. Nice. So we picked up easily twice. We doubled that in the last episode when we got all that extra matter lying around. Some of this stuff is really nice. Alright, hold on. So first, let's unlock everything. And let's go ahead and get this stuff distributed. So we want that blue nullifier on Tank. He purges all negative effects from himself. We could actually give this to someone different. And instead give this leave this nullifier on Tank, I suppose. As long as Tank is the only one being affected by... As long as he's got one debuff on him, that's fine. He'll cleanse the plasma each turn. He didn't actually generate much heat last turn anyway, so maybe we'll be okay with just that nullifier. And instead... could give this to Mage. Could also give him the Gyro Stabilizer, which will up his damage to 20 guaranteed with the Phase Cannon. And 29 guaranteed with the focus laser each turn. It's gonna be so weird not to have an extra move with Thief. I think we sell one of these frames. We didn't really use the Slasher, so I guess we can get rid of the Slasher and give Thief the Nullifier, the blue one, at the moment, to make sure he can never be affected by anything too dangerous. But I feel like this would be better on Tank overall. You know what? I am going to swap these. Nullifier on Thief. Gets rid of a single debuff, but with that movement, hopefully he can't be caught out in the open and or targeted by lots of debuffs at the same time. And Tank gets this blue nullifier because we want him to be firing each round with that plus autocannon on all sorts of different enemies, and we don't want any debuffs stopping him from being able to do the damage that this could potentially do. So we'll give him that at the moment. And we'll sell the Slasher. And as for this Biosteel frame, I'm tempted to give him that instead of the Crucible. Three of my people would then have extra movement. The Cleric could be the only one without it. He'll lose hit points. So we're a low hit point group at the moment, but we'll try that. We have 173 matter to spend. What's here for us to get as rewards? Another plasma autocannon would be good on our Thief. Gain crit damage upon dealing crit damage. We don't have any extra crit at the moment, so that's not too tempting. Decomposer fires twice, does 10 corrosion damage, does no normal damage, always crits. Applies 2 corrosion to self upon using this item. So this would have to go on someone who can cleanse it. I don't think I really want a Decomposer though. We'd probably just sell it. We have another repel the assault. Adaptive sensor could be nice on someone. Crisis cooling could be good. More armor plating would be good for our thief, replacing his white armor. A blue Decomposer, if we want to do 14 damage twice, of corrosion that is. Another adaptive sensor, and an acid autocannon. Destroy the fabricators. Has cryo capsules. This could be good in the future if we begin running into heat issues. This would help solve some of them. It's also a squad upgrade. We don't have any of those at the moment. Plus 20 max heat and minus 10 heat per turn would also be good on Thief. So far, this is what I'm aiming to go for. We get a squad upgrade and improved cooling. A stinger. Could be a good weapon for our mage. Another focus laser. It's 10 through 16 damage. Of course, the more armor something has, the less it will do. And liquid cooling. This is a good one too, I think. Light propulsion. 6-second move range, plus 5 heat at the end of the turn. And I'm not interested in any of the other ones. So I think we go for Destroy the Fabricators for that cryo capsule. Yeah, I think we go after this. What would I use? So the cryo capsules would be placed here. What else is here? Improved cooling, an acid cannon, and repair compound. Improved cooling could be given to Thief. It would make up for that one upgrade we gave him. And we would drop the armored plating, I guess. You have a very fragile group, Tim, with only 35 hit points. You're going to have to be really careful going forward. The repair compound could be given to Tank to make him even more of a tank. But that's even more heat he generates automatically at the end of the turn. Probably just sell it. And we hold on to the acid cannon. In case we change out how Cleric works in the future. Could be fun to play around with something new. I've never used an interface matrix before. We could give this to Tank instead of that movement. He'd be actually protecting everyone around him. Well, that's not true. The enemy has to be within that range for its damage to be reduced. That doesn't reduce the damage our friends take as long as they're within that. We want to be around the enemy with that on us instead. The ballistics processor could be nice if paired with the Moritz gun for 25 through 30 damage. But what would I drop on Thief for that? I'm not sure. And the Flux Cannon does 30 damage because it always crits. Alternatively, we give Thief the acid. Well, now he's only using a Moritz Cannon, Tim. We don't need an acid fuser on him at the moment. As tempting as it is to try the interface matrix, I'd rather not produce it. I'd rather level someone. So we'll just lock it as a potential thing we use in the future. And I wouldn't mind building a, well, 5 heat for each shot. That's really expensive. It would turn something like a slasher, though, into a devastating weapon. That's 19 through 22 damage now for 1 AP at 5 heat. Could also give it to Mage, but now suddenly Mage is worrying about heat. I think we'll just lock... Oh... We'll lock the ballistic processor as a potential thing to build in the future. And we'll just disable our autocannon, because it's 192 bucks, or matter, to upgrade someone with. So what can we be tempted with here? 40% crit is very tempting. That's 10 extra damage with the phase cannon when it crits, and 10 extra damage with the focus laser when it crits. We're not suffering any heat at the moment. Oh, that's interesting, though. We could gain 1 extra AP at 25 max heat, and then we wouldn't even need we would not need the reactor on our cleric. Could just store that, and cleric could get the interface matrix in the future. But I think that was an upgrade for the future. I think we're going to take this upgrade. All weapons apply 1 internal damage upon dealing damage, and Thief would grab that. And Tank could give himself remove 1 status effect if I want to move this nullifier over to Thief. Because then with with a normal nullifier and I think this, he would cleanse 2 effects each turn. 40 max heat could also be useful, but I don't know if we need that quite yet. We're still early on in the campaign. So let's go ahead and upgrade Thief, and we'll give him, applies 1 internal damage upon dealing damage. Okay. And let's go for the cryo capsules and improved cooling. Although this is also tempting to... This is... the plasma autocannon is tempted for our Thief. That's the only thing here, though, that I would be interested in. No, we'll go for the improved cooling and the cryo capsules. Get a squad upgrade. Let's do it. Not going to be as easy as the last one we had done. We're not abutted against where the factories are. There's no enemies in the first room. Okay, I'm expecting the room with the 2 turrets and 2 fabricators in it again. And here it is. Okay, so we found it. The moment we walk into that room, it's everything starts. So let's get ready to enter the room. Okay, and we're charging in this turn. We can destroy this turret and probably that fabricator this turn. Well, actually, I'm not sure I'm going to have the range, but we're going to try. Here we go. Okay, he can be hit here. But I have to stay here if I want to hit this cannon. Can you destroy this tank? No, you can't. I mean, we can destroy this round. The question is, how do I want to do it? I can't take the armor off of this anymore. Let's have tank fire at this. And move him here to block our mage. Our mage can be guaranteed now to destroy that. Our thief might destroy it, but likely won't. Okay, thief can move here. Put some damage on that fabricator. Cleric moves up. And that's good. Okay, we have enemies that have now activated somewhere. I think we move up and deal with this, if possible. Let's Queen Kit Mage. I kind of want to deal with that gun turret. Uh-oh. Are those the ones that are activated? I guess we're about to find out. I really want to destroy these turrets. They're too dangerous to not go after them first. Fabricators next. They are our objective, after all. Oh, where's the... I expected opponent squads to awaken. Maybe it was this room that would have activated had we taken our time at this. Hit that accurate, and now the accurate will die when its turn starts. Nice. All right, there's 9 units left alive. Oh, crap, and here they come. Okay. Thief, you're kind of in the way. If I move you there, you're not going to be able to move away. Take some of that heat down. I have to move tank up one single spot if I want to hit that. I think we can safely move Thief here. And he'll be out of range of their weapons. Okay, let's get some vision. I think we can kill this heavy spider with Thief. Actually, Cleric can move up and just double slash it. No one needs to be healed this turn. Mage can then... Oh, Mage already fired a second time, Tim. Alright, so let's move him down here. Nice. Do good damage to this, thanks to all the status effects. Not a problem. We'll go ahead and cool tank down a bit. Take away this one's armor. And kill it, I think. Can you possibly kill this for us with another shot? The other enemies are probably coming from this room when they finally activate, so we'll wait for them. Nice! 2 repairmen, a scorpion, and a bulwark. This will not be difficult. Let's let them get closer to us. The enemy tends not to attack through double walls, to punch a corridor through them, which is something I like doing, because it helps me surprise the enemy, which is what we're about to do here. Thief, I think you can actually move up here and be out of range of any of... Well, the repairman will hit you, but nothing else will. By that, I mean the bulwark won't have range on him. Nice, we get to fire back at him. Alright, let's get rid of some of that heat on you. Move up, take away the armor on the bulwark, and then kill the repairman. Oh, thankfully it will die now thanks to the SAS effects that we put on it last turn. And that's it! Nice! Another easy mission. Well, actually a hard mission, but we're building a great team so far. Okay, 116 matter from that. So I wanted Thief to have the improved cooling, and we'll drop the armor plating off of him for it. 20 max heat, and loses an extra 10 heat per turn. The cryo capsules get used for our group. If we actually manage to take over heat damage, we will lose a 10 extra heat. What else do we have? Ooh, a better diffuse sensor. We'll lock that as a potential thing we want to build in the future. I don't think we're going to need this armor plating any longer. Let's go ahead and dismantle it. And I'm probably not going to use repair compound or the crucible. Let's disable these. Sorry, disassemble them. That gives us enough matter to take another upgrade if I want it, or to build this diffuse sensor. But I prefer not building these, I prefer finding them if possible. So let's go take a look and see what's available for missions. Flux cannon, Rend cannon, Horus, filter module, acid cannon, auto cannon, Cobra, repair kit, overclocking module, B1 reactor, and a broadsword. None of the hard missions are really tempting me, with the exception of Repel the Assault, but that's only because of the amount of matter that has. What else do we have here? Crisis cooling, sensor. We have an adaptive sensor, an FC31 carabin, and an overclocking module with 100 matter here. So this is tempting for me. Oh! We also have an interference matrix, which is one of the things I wanted to produce. So maybe we try this to give this to have some fun with this item. Who would use that though? Would have to be... Well, we could give it to Tank. It's effectively he's taunting or distracting all the enemies if we give it to him. You know, or we could give it to Thief and have Thief drop the Nullifier. As long as he's not taking any SAS effects, we'll be okay. We could also purge them with Repair Matrix if it comes right down to it. So either of these guys would get it. Yeah, we'll go for this. I've never used an Interface Matrix before, so I'd like to see how useful it is. It might not be useful. We might have the wrong team in order to take advantage of this. But I want to try it, so we'll do it. We have enough matter that we can either produce this diffuse sensor, which would give 2 more damage to Mage, or we could instead take an upgrade on someone. And I generally like my upgrades. So why don't we go ahead and... Oh, I would want 175 for the crit chance here. I don't think I'm ever going to use the acid cannon, but we might end up using it. What are the other upgrades I would have? We're not in any danger of taking heat damage so far, so we don't need this. The 1 AP is tempting. That would also free that reactor slot from Cleric. Or arguably, this would give her 4 AP per round. We could give her the acid cannon, and she could fire that and use one of these instead. You know, I think I've just convinced myself to give that a try. The problem is that she will be gaining heat every time I use that acid cannon, as opposed to the slasher. But in the future, if we get even a better slasher, there's a blue and a yellow version of it, we can go back to outfitting her like this, and dropping the reactor for, yeah, just dropping the reactor, giving her a different passive. Okay, let's do it. We'll take +1 action point, minus 25 max heat on Cleric, who now has 4 action points. So we'll drop the slasher and give her an acid cannon. Okay. Let's go ahead and fight for this interference matrix. This is is the third mission we're doing, so this will be the last one as well. It's a download data, and I can already tell that we're probably going to want to go up in this direction for it. We have enemies that are waking up in 2 turns right here, though. I think it might be best that we deal with these enemies. We don't want to get too close to him, or we'll accidentally activate that room full of enemies. Oh, okay. It might be up in this room. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn. And we're busting into this room to deal with whatever is in here. Mage, you are awesome. You can one-round the scorpion. It should be Thief that runs for it. Assuming it's up there. Could be in this room instead. I'm not sure which one it's in. Which does make me kind of nervous. It's this room. I see the double doors. Yes, yes. Hit our tanky character. That is exactly what I want you to do. I was hoping we could kill that bulwark. We can kill it, but I was hoping we would kill it just with tank. There it is. We've got to step on that spot. Oh my god, right, we're using an acid cannon. I forgot. Holy crap. That's a lot of dot damage. I guess she uses power word pain. Oh, okay. They're here. Let's grab this and get the heck out of here. Hopefully that spider can't hit him. But we do have a nullifier. Hopefully if it is hit, he'll cleanse the prop damage. We have enemies incoming. Back at the entrance. So let's get ready to deal with these guys. Good. By going first, that guarantees that the spider can't hit him. Three acrids. Oh, you know, I could acid cannon twice. It just occurs to me. It's a lot of heat she's going to gain, but it will guarantee these two will die a turn from now. That one has 75 hit points, so that's going to be a bit more tricky to destroy. Darn it! 1 hit point left on that. We'll just make sure it dies. Thief, let's get you in here. Tank can still move. I'm going to fill this hole. This way an enemy can't fill this and stop him from getting in here. And Mage, you're going to take quite a few blasts, I think, this turn. But these shouldn't kill anyone. Okay, all three of these are dying when their turn starts, so we can just ignore them. Of course, everyone has to be on a corner. Good job, team. Mission completed. In and out, really quick. Just what you need to do for download data. I see another blue nullifier. I wouldn't mind having that, that's for sure. Of course, this is what we're doing in the next episode. Blue Ren Cannon could be good as well. Some two tempting targets for the next one. Well, before we end, let's go ahead and spend some... actually, no, we should just stop here, and I'll go ahead and decide what I'm doing with these things in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one, I hope. Take care, everyone.